Good day to all of you. I'm very lucky to present to you my presentation that was made on 26th May 2022 at Prague at the IABSC International Symposium yesterday evening. Today it is 27th May and I'm dedicating that presentation made yesterday at Prague to our Honorable Minister Nitin Gadkari ji on his birthday. Thank you, sir, for your encouragement and being our mentor.
Friends of the Bridge Management System Fraternity, I recently published a paper in International Association of Bridge and Structural Engineering Symposium held in Prague. My presentation happened on 26 May 2022. It was titled Enhancement in IBMS Using Analytics Within BIM Data Model. This paper was very well received and got high appreciation since the task group 5.6 of IABSC is evolving a solution for BIM integration with BMS. My paper deals with the same topic. This task group is a very high powered group. I also happen to be one of the proactive member and am leading one of the subgroup which is focused on data management. I take this opportunity to present my revolutionary concept which is likely to be a key driving force for BMS fraternity in the near future. I also take this opportunity to express my gratitude to our Honorable Minister Nitin Gadkari ji for his visionary foresight and encouragement. I shall be making the presentation of the concept in three parts. My first part, which is this video, will consist of the journey of the evolution of IBMS and its transition to UBMS and the future development. The second video will deal with technologies, innovative technologies that could drive future development. And the final part would be the concept explanation integrating the innovative technologies with BMS. This is the first part of the three video part that I intend to publish soon. Bridges connect two communities. They connect residential and industrial areas. They enhance the landscape of the city. BMS the world over was initiated due to the collapse of Silver Bridge in USA.
IDDC Engineers is proud to present Indian Bridge Management System. Bridges help us overcome obstacles and cross them. Bridges are important to our transport and economic growth. Historically, India boasts one of the oldest bridge. NASA also confirms the reminiscence of such man-made bridge between India and Sri Lanka dating 17.5 lakh years ago. Bridge management system concept was initiated after the failure of Silver Bridge in USA in 1967, which resulted in the death of 46 people. Immediately, USA adopted National Bridge Inspection System, which formed the basis of all bridge management systems the world over.
IBMS, also Indian Bridge Management System, or in short IBMS, owes its initial conceptualization to also the tragic loss of 26 young kids. Conceptualization started in 2003 post Daman-Ganga Bridge collapse in which these 26 school children died. It was a tragic incident.
IBM's mean Indian Bridge Management System. Post-collapse of Daman-Ganga Bridge in 2003, research on IBM started and continued till 2015. MORTH appointed IDDC engineers to develop and implement IBMS system in June. IDDC commissioned IBMS in September 2015. Field consultants were given tablet software to capture data and upload on the IBMS. IBMS is the first fully digitized system. IBMS becomes largest database of bridges owned by single owner with data for over 172,000 structures.
and we conceptualized IBMS as a linear path protocol. All basic data were collected under inventory. The inspection resulted in detailed observation. Testing on the bridge helped us to define the remedial measure and the required budget. All other modules and analysis was dependent on the database structure that was basically two-dimensional. Preliminary assessment resulted in assignment of ratings for structural, functional, and socioeconomic parameters. Ratings were assigned based on visual observations only. The rating system that we adopted was from 0 to 9. 0 indicated critical state and 9 indicated excellent state. These were used in progressive decision-making process. Because they were used in progressive decision-making process, consistency and correctness during assignment was critical.
In October 2016, Honorable Minister Nitin Gadkari dedicated IBMS to the nation at the first international conference IBMS 2016. August 2017, IBMS identified over 100 bridges for immediate repair interventions as announced by Honorable Minister in the Parliament. Bridges in need for testing were also identified. 4 cycles of data was accumulated in 3 years of project's tenure. Data from 10 cycles can be used to analyze the deterioration occurring in the bridges and formulation of predictive tools and risk index. Inventory of bridges is captured with ratings for the bridge. During inspection, ratings are validated to define the cause of distress. Testing is used to confirm the cause of distress. Based on cause, repair interventions are defined. Sustained inventory, inspection, testing cycles will enable IBMs define the deterioration models and risk index.
We realized that within the IBMS linear protocol, there was no review and validation protocol. IBMS was dependent on symptoms for decision making. Within IBMS, it was possible to jump to the next module. This resulted in missing important information, and the emerging technologies rendered our protocol redundant. What emerged out of the upgrade was called as a unified bridge management system like UBMS. One must realize that bridges, like all structure, deteriorate with time. Our system needs to mature with ongoing research and focus on the final aim to prevent such loss of people that occurs due to collapse. UBMS is an intermediate step in this ongoing research. So what is UBMS? Unified Bridge Management System, or UBMS in short, is the upgraded version of IBMS. UBMS has the following 9 modules: inventory, inspection, testing, repair, analysis, management module, which also has a risk analysis and priority functionality, administration, report module, dashboard for summary statement. All the modules of UBMS are digitized, and if required, all decision making can be implemented by UBMS. The software essentially has 2 parts. The heart of the system is the server software, which resides on the cloud server. The software which communicates with the server software is the tablet application, which resides on the tablet or mobile. In inspection process, the inspector is at close quarter with various components, making it possible to correlate various symptoms and create his prognosis about the possible cause of distress. This is something similar to when you go to a doctor, the family doctor makes his prognosis and then sends you one step forward. EN 1504, published in Europe, defined 3 processes of distress. These 3 processes were physical processes, chemical processes, and mechanical processes. Further, in our handbook for implementing IBMS/UBMS, we defined 11 causes as sub-processes or causes within the physical, chemical, and mechanical processes. Based on the prognosis of deterioration, the inspector assigns rating from 0 to 9 for various sub-processes, in which results in a matrix called the cause matrix. Once the preliminary and secondary causes are defined, we need to determine the deterioration process. For correct estimation of deterioration process, multiple observations are essentially compared to define the probability of a particular type of deterioration process occurring over a period of time. This leads to estimation of balance service life of the bridge, which can be made for various factors affecting the bridge structure. Once all the observations are completed, the bridge inspector has to validate the ratings assigned to the bridge component during the bridge inventory process. This validation, once complete, will automatically override the rating values in the bridge inventory of the database with the inspection data is synchronized on the national server. Such validation process eliminates the risk of using wrong input during the decision-making process. During inspection, details of damage within each span is noted for each element in all four components, and measurements are noted for such damage observed. This enables evaluation of quantities essential for bill of quantities during repair estimation. During damage observation, a judgmental prognosis is created as to understanding the reason of the damage in the form of a cause matrix by assigning rating numbers to all 11 numbers of causes of damage. Furthermore, closer photographs are uploaded on the system during bridge inspection process. Ideally, the photographs for various damage indicating the extent and type of damage need to be captured with which is illustrations of the damage observed on that particular date. Comparison of such photographs enable the bridge inspector decide about the severeness of damage and its propagation speed. Inspection process is very critical in all decision-making process associated in the system and should be undertaken by a properly trained, experienced bridge inspector. Once data from the bridge inspection is saved properly on the tablet, user is prompted to upload the same to the staging server. On staging server, it is validated and then synchronized to the national servers similar to the bridge inventory data. On the national server, the decision-making process is automatically started based on the prognosis of the cause of distress. Testing essential for confirming the prognosis is shortlisted and bridge is assigned to testing, indicating the span to be tested and the type of test to be conducted. Bridge is now assigned by the user for testing. Evaluation of balance service life estimates the risk involved. Structural behavior is based on location of the loading and the reaction of this loading to various other factors, with the discontinuity in the section subjected to loading. Location of such discontinuity also affects the response of the section. One has to realize that the behavior of the structure is dependent on the geometry and various other conditions, including the geometrical location of the discontinuity. Location of the damage being critical to structural evaluation and determination of deterioration process. Modes of failure are also location dependent. It could also affect the load capacity evaluation of the member along the length of the element. None of the existing bridge management system, including BMS, is able to provide accurate digitized data relating to the location of the damage or distress. They have sufficient data regarding the cause of the distress and other related factors to enable deterioration modeling to be done. But the critical aspect of the location of the damage or distress is a gray area. Research is ongoing. it is impossible to correlate exact location of previous distress symptoms over present symptom location because the data is based on database. This hampers the correct evaluation of deterioration model. This results in the engineer's inability to correctly evaluate the reduction in load capacity, and these shortcomings of bridge management are being sought to overcome using various presently available technologies and ongoing research.